Hello and thank you for tuning in to Millennium Movies. So 20th Century Studios just dropped their very first teaser trailer for their brand new installment into the Predator franchise, which is Prey. So this will debut exclusively on Hulu in the United States on August 5th, and it'll be dropping on the Disney Plus app and all other territories as a Star original. So August 5th is kind of becoming a little bit of a packed release date, right? Because we know that yesterday I covered, or a few days ago, I covered the LGBTQ-centric slasher film They/Them, which is going to be releasing on the Peacock app on August 5th as well. So, hey, horror fans, August 5th, if you have the Hulu and the Peacock app, you could have yourself a nice little double feature on a horror Friday of August 5th. So just letting you know. But let's go ahead and break this down. So, it's set in the Comanche Nation. Prey is set in the Comanche Nation 300 years ago, and it tells the story of a young woman named Naru, a fierce and highly skilled warrior. She's been raised in the shadow of some of the most legendary hunters from her time who roamed the Great Plains, so when danger threatens her camp, she sets out to protect her people. The prey she stalks, however, and ultimately confronts, turns out to be a highly evolved alien predator with a technically advanced arsenal, resulting in vicious and terrifying showdown between the two adversaries. Now, let's go ahead and get into some of the things that I'm really looking forward to with this movie and things that have me intrigued, and then we'll get to the one thing that is sort of has me a little bit worried, but it's not ultimately it's not that big of a deal. So, what do I like? What am I liking so far? Well, as the very beginning of this trailer shows, it's from the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane in Dan Trachtenberg, and he's an excellent director. So what I'm kind of hoping what this movie can give us is, he's also directed a couple episodes of The Boys TV series from Amazon. So what I'm kind of hoping is we get a nice blend of the suspense and tension build up of 10 Cloverfield Lane, and then spice it up with the just gruesome bloodiness of The Boys series, right? So, I have a lot of faith in this director, and the next thing that sort of leads me to a positive is the fact that it's such a unique spin, right, on the Predator franchise. It's been a very long time, it feels like, since we've gotten like a really, really good Predator movie worth talking about. I mean, the last one that came out a couple years ago was kind of just there. The one from Shane Black, it was honestly, it was a little underwhelming because Shane Black is a really good director himself, and just the story he wanted to tell just didn't really click for me, and it didn't really click for a lot of other people as far as box office numbers tell you, and reception tells you as well. So this, at least, where we have a protagonist who's going to be dealing with the Predator, and she's going to have all these primitive weapons, right? She's got like a little axe, and she's got like bow and arrows, and the Predator's got freaking everything he can ask for, right? So it's like insurmountable odds that she has to fight against, and that immediately sort of gives her that underdog feel, where we know she's probably going to be capable of holding her own, but still she's got so much going against her, right? And the Predator has so much at his disposal. So this could be a really cool, clever cat and mouse game that we sort of got from the first Predator, right? When it was just Arnold at the end of the movie, and we kind of had that cat and mouse game going on between Arnold and the Predator. So those things are the things that get me excited. Just the fact that this feels fresh and different, and we're getting a brand new voice in here, a very talented voice to bring this movie to life. But my only concern now is, and maybe this is a personal one, let me know in the comment section below, but it's the cinematography. I feel like the camera quality is looking a little bit too it's looking a little too picture perfect. It's looking a little too clean. And what I mean by that is, everything looks so clear, right? So perfect, so clean cut. And I think that for this film, where we're going back to the Comanche Nation, to the Comanche people of over 3 centuries ago, I think this film could have benefited from being shot on film. And I know it's more expensive to do that, but think of the film quality that we would have gotten out of that, right? With the graininess of shooting on film, it could have helped build this more grimy and gritty feel for this time setting and this period where we see our characters here, and they got mud and dirt all over them, and they're running through the plains, and they're in the forest, and it's supposed to be this like down and dirty feel, right? Where it's like, man, it is a struggle for this character to get past the Predator. And I feel like if you just shot on film, and if the quality of this picture looked a little bit more a little bit more lived in, a little bit more sort of grimy, like I was saying, I feel like maybe we'd be getting, like, I don't know, there's just sort of a disconnect, I guess, with the film quality just looking so damn good, which, hey, maybe that's just a personal thing. Like I said, let me know in the comment section below. But again, I'm just happy that we're getting something fresh and something different in the Predator franchise. I'm going to be there day one watching on Hulu. Hopefully you will be as well. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section below. Are you excited for a brand new Predator movie? Again, this is called Prey. Let me know what you're thinking. And yeah, if you want to stay up to date on all the latest in the world of movie and TV news, well, you're already in the right place. And consider subscribing to the channel because I'd love to have you along for the ride. But until next time, this has been Millennium Movies, and I will see you all very soon.